squirt. Sauce. Squirt, squirt. Sauce. Wake up, grab your phone, good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hey, this is Derek from St. Albert, and I am on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hi, I'm Miss Mackey, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, this is Travis from Edmonton, and I'm ready to sauce it up on the sauce. Happy New Year's, everyone.
Did you see our names are still our holiday names that popped up? Actually, Reese, we've decided we have new names for this week.
Uh-huh.
Ryder's going to go by Nanaimo Nuts.
And Lisa's cheese chin.
Because that's what we consumed a lot of.
Uh-huh.
So cheese chin and Nanaimo Nuts.
What did you consume a lot of over the holidays?
Turkey, lots of turkey.
So much turkey.
Double rye and Reese?
Yeah, that could honestly be in there. lots of yummy beverages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely the turkey and stuffing would probably be number one. I got 2 Christmases for the first time ever this year, so I was like pounding it back.
So you like your family Christmas and your girlfriend's?
Exactly, yeah,
Christmas.
double dipped.
Oh, man, we went for Christmas dinner at my sister's house, and then you know how usually whoever hosts will pack up a bunch of leftovers and send you on your way? Forgot it in the fridge there. Oh. I was so mad.
Yeah. Now we got all these buns with nothing to put in between them.
It's really grim. Anyway, welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. Yes, we have a brand new show time slot. We are now here between 9 and 11 a.m. Mountain. Hope that's okay with you. We had one of the saucers reach out saying this is perfect because work is so hectic between 8 and 9 that now between 8:30 and 9 she can like get organized and then get on the sauce like while at her desk and she can zone in with her paperwork and watch the show.
I don't know if we want to tell people to get on the sauce first thing at work. This is the week to do it, though.
It is.
If you're going to get on the sauce at work. The boss probably isn't coming in.
No.
It is just a total coin flip of who's going to be at work and who's not this week, eh?
Nothing matters between now and January 1st.
Traffic was slow moving. Mm-hmm. Life is good out there. I actually don't mind coming to work this week.
Why?
Well, expectations are nothing.
Pretty low.
We're like, thanks for showing up.
So we're here for the next 3 days, and then we're off until... What day are we back on the sauce again? The 6th? Or the 7th?
The 7th.
Oh.
So we got New Year's Day off.
Which everyone does.
And then we took the 2nd off.
Boxing Day, did we have off?
Yeah, what does that have to do with this question? I'm actually doing math right now. Did we have Thanksgiving Sunday off?
Well, I don't know. I'm new here. I don't know what days we have off. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to say Boxing Day. I meant to say New Year's Day. Sorry. Wow.
Yeah, we have New Year's Day off, and then we took the 2nd off. Back to where I was.
Sorry. That makes so much sense.
And then we took the Monday, Tuesday off the next week.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just a wheel of cheese. I'm dumb. I'm a wheel of brie.
Do we have Boxing Day off?
I don't know why I asked that. So stupid. See, this is why you shouldn't be working. No one should be trusted.
Also, do we have Boxing Day off? It might be the stupidest question I've ever heard on December 29th.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm
do you
embarrassed.
Mean next year?
That's not what I meant. I meant, you guys, it's not good.
Wow.
We're not doing good.
I think you're doing great.
Well, we'll see.
Cheese Chin.
Cheese Chin is my name, but don't worry. Starting January 1st, we're locking in. And we are getting in shape because 2026 is our wedding year.
Ozempic?
Why not? Honestly. Everyone's doing it.
I heard it curbs your desire to drink, too.
It can stop you from smoking. It can stop you from drinking.
Huh.
Because you just don't think of that dopamine hit of needing snacks and stuff. So it does the same for cigarettes.
Also true that people were having chunks of their skin fall off?
I don't know. You're going to hear everything.
Okay.
Positives, negatives.
I wasn't serious about us doing O's. O. Is that what cool people call it?
I don't know.
Doing the O?
I wouldn't be mad at it, though.
People will be able to tell immediately.
If I'm just
Imagine-
like all of a sudden snatched to the gods,
But-
people are gonna be like, "Okay, Ozemp." They will know. So it's gonna be a slow process.
Which means we're working for it.
But I shoveled a lot, like a lot of people did over the past week, and I am so sore. My back, I could not physically get out of bed because those are muscles I haven't used in a very long time. Shoveling was insane.
That's our 3 stars of anything today. We're going to do the advantages to shoveling, so stay with us for that. We also have some great guests rolling in today. Stephen Ellis, writer from Daily Faceoff, checking in from Minnesota at the World Juniors.
In like 5 minutes here, so we're going to just get the deets on what's going on. We love boots to the ground journalism, and I say that a lot on the show because it's one of my favorite things to say.
He had a great picture I can't wait to pick his brain about of the German goalies, if I'm not mistaken, that were fully geared up getting off the bus.
Okay.
And it just reminded me so much of when you're a kid and you're like, your parents are running late and they're like, just get dressed at home. And you got to like sit with all your hockey equipment on the way to the rink. But that's what like these German goalies came off of a bus. Can you imagine trying to get off a bus in full goalie equipment?
No, I can't even get off of a bus when I have a backpack.
You couldn't even
get stuck.
sit up in bed after shoveling a light amount.
I didn't even know what day it was. I asked if we had Boxing Day off.
We also have the What No Way guy joining the show today, who has like
7 million followers across social media.
is it 7 mil? I was gonna say 100 million. It feels like
Well, he's reached 100 million people with his videos.
At least.
Some of his videos have 40 million views.
that's insane.
Yeah. So the What No Way guy who's from Alberta is going to be joining us a little later this
From
hour.
Vulcan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ow! What sound does a Vulcan make?
Not that.
That was good, I think.
Reese, your turn.
Oh God!
Now that's a
That's
Vulcan.
a Vulcan.
A dying Vulcan, but still.
That was a sick grandpa Vulcan. What else do we got coming up on the show today?
We're going to do a round of complaint corner because it's Monday, and to those of you who are working, you can contribute too. If you want to complain, get in on the chat about that.
We're going to touch on the Oilers weekend loss to the Calgary Flames.
Yeah, we're going to talk
And
about
which one of their guys is going to get one of these.
protect your thumb. Always protect the thumb.
Always protect it.
We're going to talk about you sitting on Santa's lap backwards, which was a success, kind of. We're going to recap our Oilersnation Family Feud game. We're going to have some highlighted clips from that episode. And we're going to talk about what everyone seems to be talking about in the comments section, which is Jay's Uggs. We're going to talk about the heated rivalry finale and something that I purchased online this morning because of it. We have so much to talk about. I don't even know if we're going to be able to fit it all in.
This 2 hours is going to blast by. Let's get to our first guest. The World Juniors are on, and our first guest is brought to you by Southview Acura. Family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Southview Acura offers a premier selection of new and pre-owned Acuras and more, backed by expert service you can trust. Stop by today and discover why at Southview Acura. Luxury meets reality.
Apparently a Vulcan is not a bird.
A Vulcan is not a bird.
What is it?
I definitely thought it was a bird.
Me too.
Were we thinking vulture, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Stephen, welcome to the sauce. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. It is that weird time between Christmas and New Year's where we're a little bit, what's the word?
Off?
Yeah. So hopefully you can reel us back in. How are you?
I'm good. We had essentially a blizzard, the words that the news was using to describe the weather here in Minnesota yesterday, about 20 centimeters of snow. So Ubers got expensive because nobody wanted to drive in that weather, of course.
The tournament is off and rolling. I got to think that most Canadians happy with 2 wins, but not as happy as we would be if they were dominant wins. What have you thought of the tournament so far, specifically when it comes to Team Canada?
Before you get into that, though, are you Ubering to this location, and is it not walking distance from where you're staying? Where are you?
So the 2 rinks are not actually close to each other. Basically that's kind of the annoying thing about this tournament. So I'm in Minneapolis. I'm about a 20-minute drive from the main rink where USA is playing, and about a 10-minute drive from where Canada's playing.
Okay.
So I haven't had a rental car. We're getting one later today when Jeff Merrick and Zach Phillips show up from the sheet. So we're looking forward to that. But in terms of kind of how Canada's playing, it's kind of deja vu of last year, right? They ended up winning that first game, felt pretty good. This time they did beat Latvia, but it had to go to overtime. And I think you got to give credit to the Latvians. That was a very good effort. And I think it's easy to look at Latvia getting demolished yesterday. They had like 7 shots against Finland. They lost 8-0 and say, well, how did Canada not do that? Having watched that game, Latvia looked exhausted about 2 minutes into the game. So they had nothing left at that point. So I think overall Canada, you want their biggest stars to show up. Right now, it seems like the big talking points are players not shaking hands and some pats on the back afterwards. But, they got 2 wins, right? And I still think they are the favorites to win gold.
So what's the problem with not shaking hands? Have we done that in years past? Why did we have to make this public apology?
It is, yeah, that's the thing. So it is protocol that it is normal for after pretty much every IHF event for teams to go shake hands. And actually, in reality, I believe it's only really like in North America where that's not a thing post game. You go to Europe and they do that after every game, so it's kind of just a North American thing. The coach of Canada, Dale Hunter, said he forgot about it. He didn't know the rule. People are saying like, oh, like he coached in 2020. It's like, yeah, I don't think he was thinking about the handshakes from like 5 or 6 years ago. So a bit different there. I think with this one here, I didn't recall the Czechs lining up for handshakes either. So it's, I don't know, just slow news day, I guess.
We were just the first to apologize.
Well, it was
Classic
nice.
Canada.
It's nice that we could 2-for-1 the apology, that he already had one in the bank ready to go for his other dumb move there. But yeah, that is silly that seems to be what we're talking about. You got to think a dominant performance is in the works tonight. What's it look like as Canada faces our next opponent?
So Canada played Denmark in the pre-tournament and won 13-2. And I expect kind of a similar game. I'm going to not be at that one in person. I'll be watching the USA game. Again, they make it so it's impossible to go to both games without missing significant parts. So I thumbs down to that one. Next year will be more difficult when it's in Alberta. But I think kind of the nice thing about this Canadian team is they have this ability today to go out there and experiment. Okay, they weren't shooting a lot against Latvia. Now they're going to shoot a lot against Denmark, a team that has had 2 really terrible games. Like they are maybe one of the worst teams I've ever seen at the World Juniors. And they put up a gutsy effort against the Czechs, but they were still dominated. They barely got the puck out of their own zone in the third period. So that game really just kept drawing on. There were not a lot of people there. It just felt like a dead atmosphere. So I think the Danes will want to win. They got a couple guys that play in Canada, that play in the WHL in particular, but overall I would be surprised if Canada doesn't score at least 8 goals in this game.
I think that was the puck line when I checked this morning,
it
actually. So that's a good guess. What player in the tournament so far from any country has impressed you most, and what Canadian specifically has impressed you most thus far?
Well, I'll start with that one because it's Ethan McKenzie from the Edmonton Oil Kings, the only defenseman that has been passed over in the draft on this Canadian roster. He's tied for first in scoring for Canada, which is cool for him. Maybe not so great for Canada as a whole when you've got some of the talent they have out there, but he's been really impressive. He's made it so there's no way they're going to pull him out of the lineup at any time here. I think overall the most impressive player might be Anton Frundell, and I know last night with Sweden he didn't produce any shots, but I still felt he was effective. He had 9 shots in the first game of the tournament against Slovakia. He was on an absolute heater there. He was the whole strategy was just pass the puck to him over and over and over again. So really excited about how he's played. And Albert Smits is a very interesting story. So he's 6'3" defenseman out of Latvia. He is expected to go in the top 10 of the draft this year. He'd be the highest drafted player out of Latvia if that happened. And he was asked during a media availability a few days ago who his favorite players were. And he had the most deadpan face. And he was just like, I don't like any players. And it's like, all right, cool. I like it. I like this guy's personality. He's fun. He's a good guy. So you're not going to get much out of him, but every answer is just kind of funny.
Well, it was interesting. I heard Brian Burke being interviewed recently, and he said that all the prospects as they come through now for their interviews with the different teams that they might end up getting drafted by, have all been prepped and it's obvious with what their answers should be. Like, who's your idol? And everybody says, my dad.
Yeah. I was just going to say, isn't that kind of interesting to watch? I think that this is the kind of hockey that is so much fun to watch these post-game interviews, pre-game interviews, whatever's going on, because are they nervous? Are they super confident? Are they prepped? Are they just going to say whatever they want? Like, their personalities truly shine, or they don't.
It feels a little bit like Rocky when Dolph Lundgren's character, like, he'd have an answer like that.
Yeah.
I don't like any player.
It's fun because the Europeans give you the best answers. Like, even when they're like, you look like talking to Canada after they beat Latvia, and they're just kind of like, yeah, we should have done better. You talk to Latvians, they're like, that was awesome. That was a great game. And like, it's just so funny to kind of see the difference between these type of interviews. It's so different. And sometimes the kind of the broken English also kind of makes it funny because the players are just trying to, like, Anton Frundell gives just great answers all the time. He wants to just praise everybody. He's always smiling. He's always like, it's just a lot of fun interviewing those guys compared to an NHL player where they give you the same answers over and over again. Lack of personality. I was talking with a couple guys in the press box. It feels like we kind of need like hatred in this tournament again, because kind of you look back at what made those years fun in the late 2000s, where it was like the John Tavares, the Jordan Eberle, those years for Canada, and you'd see Canada and USA trying to kill each other. You'd see the Russians taunting everybody. You'd see guys going and doing flybys by the other team's bench. We need that again. And so when you look at like all the hate, like the stuff about Porter Martone and what he did in that first game, it's like, but that type of animosity is what made this tournament fun, because there's a lot better hockey than the World Juniors, like 100%. But I think the timing of the tournament and kind of the fact that they're teenagers and they will show their emotion, that's what made this tournament fun. I kind of want to see that hatred again.
Well, it's interesting that you say that. I remember like 2009, so right in the pocket that you're talking about, it was in Saskatoon, and that New Year's Eve game, Canada came back and won, if I'm not mistaken. I think that might have been Eberle's ridiculous night. And then in the gold medal game, the States won. And I've never felt the air sucked out of a room like I did that night. Like, there was so much on the line, it felt like. And you're right. Sometimes it doesn't feel like there's as much on the line with the World Juniors. Even like pubs used to be absolutely packed because you couldn't miss a game.
Don't you think there should be more hype now too, with the fact that it's not just Team Canada going in and demolishing everyone? It seems like it's a lot more competitive these days. What are your thoughts on that? Are people catching up to the Canadian team?
You still look at Canada as a program here, and they're missing Matthew Schaefer, Beckett Seneca, Macklin Celebrini, like guys, Ben Kindle, like that. This Canadian team could have been so stacked. So they're sending guys to the NHL. So in terms of a overall standpoint, we're still not seeing teams put up the same depth. But what a lot of these teams do very well is they play in a ton of different tournaments. Like Canada comes together for training camp in mid-December. But by then, Sweden has already played like 4 tournaments together. So there's a lot of built-in chemistry there. And you're starting to see a lot of these other programs do the same thing. And so I still think there's a lot more talent from Canada. They've just won back-to-back under-18 World Championships. I think they've now won 3 under-17 World Challenges in a row. Like, they're just continuing to do really well at those tournaments. But we're seeing development just get better overall. Like, Latvia used to be the team where you'd watch them like, okay, 10-0 game, easy. Canada moves on to the next day. Now you have to actually take them more seriously. And I think that is definitely good for the game. But this is not what we expected to happen when Russia was banned. Because when Russia came out and Latvia was the team that really benefited from it, it felt like the bottom of the tournament was much weaker. And it was for sure in those first few years. But ever since, everyone has caught up. Like Switzerland, it's been interesting watching them in particular because they don't have a ton of talent. They just got relegated at the under-18s, which was like the most embarrassing moment in their like team's history. And yet they're putting up a fight against Sweden and USA with a lot of those same players. So I think it's you want the parity in this tournament. Canada winning every year is not going to help this event grow. And you look at the attendance in this tournament. The USA games have been super well attended. And I'll ignore yesterday because there was a massive snowstorm, like leaving the rink in Chipotle, I think was the only place open. It's kind of just weird here. But you look at the Canada games. They haven't even had 50% attendance in either of those games. And I looked for tickets. Like, you could find tickets for $20. Like, it's not like it's a price issue. it just feels weird. It just doesn't feel as special here, despite the hockey being actually much better than usual.
We're joined by Stephen Ellis, writer from Daily Faceoff. There are some potential number one prospects in this tournament right now. Canada's is Gavin McKenna. From his performance, which I know a lot of scouts and decision makers are going to be having eyes on, do you think he's still the favorite to get drafted number one next year?
I still would take him number one because I think he's got the most skill. And, we're still waiting for a big performance from him in this tournament, but he did have 5 points when they played Denmark last week. So I think there's still some hope there. Overall, though, guys like Ivar Stenberg on Sweden, you're going to be able to watch him later today. He's been very good in this tournament. He's also tracking for the best season ever by an under-19 player in the Swedish Hockey League. And that includes guys like Philip Forsberg, the Sedin brothers, Marcus Naslund. So that's a really impressive group to be ahead of. Keaton Verhoff, he was funny because if there were no NHL defensemen on this team, he'd probably be the number one guy on this team. But just there's so many right-handed defensemen that he got pushed out. He's the extra defenseman. He hasn't played yet. He hasn't even been registered to the team. But he is there and available if they need him. I think those guys are interesting. Albert Smits from Latvia, I mentioned him. He's having a really good tournament. But I think just from a pure skill perspective, it's still Gavin McKenna, but it's definitely a lot closer. And I don't know if we're going to get true elite talent from this draft like we were maybe expecting at this time a year ago.
Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to chat with us. As somebody who follows prospects as closely as you do, this tournament must just be like the best time ever for you. So we hope you're enjoying yourself down in Minnesota.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the Chipotle.
I've had it twice already. It's like multiple places open for some kind of reason. I've been watching the Spengler Cup too. I don't know if you guys ever followed that. Like that's my favorite tournament. Looks like Canada's about to get eliminated by from the worst team in the tournament. So that's a tough way to start the day for Hockey Canada.
Oh, I didn't know that game was happening this morning.
Where
Yikes.
can people find you online? Maybe creep your stories because you had a pretty cool picture of some of the players getting off the bus. Like just that kind of
behind the scenes,
firsthand view of what's going on over there. Where can people find you on Instagram?
That'd be SLS Hockey on there and on Twitter. And then I also post a lot of stuff on Blue Sky. I know no one's on there, but StephenPellis.ca on there. And Daily Faceoff, that's where all the stories. There's a lot coming today because it's a busy day. And this tournament is a lot. There's a lot of hockey.
I did want to actually ask about that picture Lisa mentioned. The German goalies, if I'm not mistaken, getting off the bus. Is it pretty common practice for these players to suit up and then go to the game? Because it reminds me a lot of minor hockey growing up.
Being late for your practice.
Yeah, so that was the Minnesota Wild practice rank, and both them and USA kind of had to do the same thing yesterday because they don't want to move all the equipment out of the permanent change rooms they have in the main rink. And this was it's a 10-minute walk. I think it would have been a little stupid to see them all walking, so they had to take the bus. But it was funny watching them all get off and then trying to get on the elevator, and they're all trying to fit in. There's too many guys there, and that was great. Yeah, USA did
That's
the
the
same
kind of
thing.
content we want to see.
Yeah, how many goalies can you fit in an elevator is a question I didn't know I needed an answer to. But
there's a good video of Brady Noling, the third goalie of USA, just sitting at the front door, not able to walk because I guess he forgot his skate guards, and they had to get a cart to push him around the rest of the rink. That was great.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you
it.
so much for taking the time to chat with us. We'd love to get you on again before the end of the tournament.
Please.
Stephen Ellis from Daily Faceoff.
Thanks so much, guys.
Have fun
Cheers.
today. Thank you.
That would be such a rad tournament if you knew the prospects in and out. I'm super interested now into deep diving into the Latvian player who said he doesn't like other players. That's such a badass answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's right. This tournament deserves to have more hype. And I think, personally, maybe it's Hockey Canada, maybe it's the IIHF, but people got greedy. This tournament used to be about packing the stands at $20 a ticket, and no matter where it was hosted. And it was an affordable way to even maybe make plans for the holidays. You would travel somewhere knowing that you could get tickets to 5 big games for a total of $100, it totally made sense to go. And then all of a sudden, they started charging like it's a professional sport. And like Steven said, there's better hockey you can watch. Mm-hmm. These are young kids, and they're also not getting paid to be there. So, I'll go and pay $150 to see McDavid play because he's the best player in the world, and I know he's making $12 $0.5 million a year. That money's got to come from somewhere. Whereas, what is them charging like this is a professional sport going to? I get that, like, you got to put these teams up and there are costs associated with it. But it did feel like it became a bit of a money grab over the years. And I wonder if a lot of people are kind of like low-key pissed about that. I know World Juniors is coming here next year. Am I going to go to games? I don't know yet. We'll see what the ticket price is.
Right.
So maybe a lot of people are like me, but this tournament used to absolutely rip. Like, how pumped. I remember you couldn't get a seat at a pub for
couldn't.
a medal game or for, like,
you'd have to stand.
Semifinals.
You'd have to order your pound of wings standing up and hope that there's somewhere you could place it down to eat it.
And is there a better way to eat wings
No,
than
there isn't.
standing up?
Let's check in with the saucers in the chat. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in today. We got Kels. We got Oilersnation.com checking in. Saucy Amber's in the chat. We've got Northside Norm, Trav Taylor, Oilers Gal, Fumingo. We've got... My gosh, I need to start wearing glasses to work.
I'm happy
can't
that I have
see.
some support in the chat.
About what?
Northside Norm says, I agree, Ryder. I passed on the package. A little too rich.
Yeah.
And Trav says, agreed, Ryder. Games in Canada now cost as much as Stanley Cup finals.
We got Mandy. We got Shalina in the chat. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Make sure you are liking this video.
Tickets for games next year cost anywhere from $500 to $1,100 per game.
That's what Travis said in the chat.
That must be for the just Team Canada games specifically. I don't
Okay.
think you're paying that to go watch Latvia versus Denmark.
Right.
But, yeah, the packages too. You're like, what? I can't afford this, especially around Christmas. Like, who has $2,000 or $5,000 of expendable income this time of year that's going to go watch non-professional sports with it?
Shout out to Brett Holden in the chat who works here at Oilers Nation. Just got engaged over the weekend. Congratulations, Brett, in the chat if anyone wants to send him some love. So fun.
Can we talk about Waz's comment?
Yeah, so good.
So a lot of you know Waz from Oilers Nation social media. If you don't, you should make yourself familiar with him. Guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I love his deep dives into like the past of Edmonton bars,
Yes.
for example. And
He
some of the
always goes
things like
viral.
that.
He
Yeah.
does a great job on Oilers Nation social media.
But he will say whatever he's thinking.
Yep, whatever's on his mind. So his
Just-
one comment underneath Brett and his fiance getting engaged was, digging the nails. Like, that is the best comment. No congratulations.
Yeah. Like,
No cheers to a great new year.
and you know how close you are when observing the nails to the ring? Like, digging the ring would have been a
yeah, like
completely
beautiful
reasonable
ring.
comment.
Beautiful ring. And he's like, digging the nails.
So
Which
good.
I also kind of love because when I get my nails done,
Yeah. It's nice.
I'm like,
to
why
be
hasn't anyone said
complimented.
anything? So that made me laugh.
I would like to say that my daughter and I did a very good job of complimenting you on your nails.
No, you both came storming through the door. And you hadn't even seen my hands yet. And we both went, love your nails. Because I've complained in the past. You didn't even see them yet.
Yeah, but we didn't forget.
Sasky Girl Oil Fan is in the chat. We've got Mike D in the chat. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. New time slot for the sauce, 9 to 11 a.m. Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
We're here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then we're not back until the 7th. But once we're back on the 7th, we are not taking any time off.
Forevermore.
For a very, very, very long time. So
Even when we go to Jasper for the pond hockey tournament.
yeah, we'll be working.
We will be working. And you can get in on that pond hockey tournament, which is going to be spectacular. It is 3 days in the mountains, playing on a lake in paradise. And you can actually join right now the Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament. Registration is now open. You can find more details at nationgear.ca. It is Lake Muriel. If you look up pictures, just like Google image search, the Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament, you'll see what we're talking about. It's unbelievable. And all different levels. If you've got a crew that's, really good and you want to go play some great hockey in the middle of paradise, you can do so. If you're just a string together crew who likes the beers after the game more than the game itself, and your power play actually lets in more goals than it scores, you can find a place in the Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament as well.
It's going to be a good time.
Sure is.
Think of the Instagram pictures. I'll be your photographer.
That's a good point. At least takes a good picture. You take a better picture, I take a better selfie.
True.
With people.
Group selfies.
Yeah. Solo selfies It's all nose, though.
Not so much.
Not good at all. We have a guest coming up that a lot of you know very well.
The What No Way guy.
Uh-huh.
Millions of followers online. He's from Alberta, Vulcan, Alberta, which we just learned is not a bird.
Uh-huh. What is a Vulcan, then?
Okay.
I know that they have the space landing pad out there. Or no, that's
that's
St. Paul.
St. Paul. They have the Spock.
Yeah. Starship Enterprise? Something like that.
Northside Norm said it's the Roman god of fire, volcanoes, and metalworking. Basically, Roman member of the oil patch. Which makes sense because... Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Can you read it one more time? I wasn't listening.
Roman god of fire, volcanoes, and metalworking.
Oh.
Basically, Roman member of the oil patch. And Shaun, the What No Way guy, is a welder by trade.
I guess it lines up.
Makes sense.
Vulcan. It does sound like a bird, though. I think we can all agree with that.
I feel like everyone assumed that's what it was, even when we were all making our separate bird noises. The only person that corrected us was Northside Norm. Everyone else was like, nice birds.
Is Northside Norm a little bit too smart for the chat, maybe?
Maybe.
Might be time to move on, Norm.
No, we love Norm.
Go play Jeopardy or something with all your smart friends.
Speaking of games, we are going to be recapping some of our Oilersnation Family Feud. If you haven't watched it yet, it was intense, and the ending made everyone's jaw drop. Mm-hmm. So that's going to come up a little later on the show.
So we're getting some comments here. Connor says, no more breaks. Can't wait for the wedding morning episode. Gonna be a good one. We're going to take a break for that day, maybe.
Yeah, that's on a Saturday. We will not be here.
Just that day, though. No
Just that
time
day.
off.
No.
We're going to honeymoon to Vulcan. Go check out some birds.
But
It's just going to be a day trip. What should we get into now while we wait for our What No Way guy? I'm a little bit worried. He does have his own liquor line.
You think that he's had a couple too many and he isn't working between now and New Year's?
Don't you think that if you owned a liquor line and you had unlimited booze and it's that weird time between Christmas and New Year's, you might
have a couple too many? If he gets added to the guests who ghosted, shame.
Should we take a minute to talk about which guests have ghosted thus far?
Sure.
We've got Shaun Avery, who first week
he was going to be a guest on the show. He emailed me 20 minutes before he was supposed to jump on with us.
Yeah.
Didn't get back to us. Ghosted. 4 hours later, he emails me going, yeah, I ran into someone I know on the streets of New York and we got stoned. I forgot.
Yeah. I think it was Darren McCarty, too, that he ran into.
That would be so awesome if they actually answered the phone, though, and then we had both of them stoned on the show.
And then we got Wanye, who ghosted as well, one of the founders of Oilers Nation, who promised that he wouldn't ghost, even made a sign that said, will not ghost the list, put his name on it, and then we saw him here, and then he ghosted us.
They're having technical difficulties. I need a fresh VMix link, please.
Coming up.
Thanks, Reese.
I'll write her back.
Hey, they're not going to ghost, though.
Woo! That means they're waiting for us.
I bet they're watching right now swearing, we're not ghosted. They're probably both hammered on his hard iced teas. The What No Way iced teas. Just torqued right now. Mad as hell at us.
Hold on.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Also coming up on the show after What No Way guy, we're going to, like Lisa said, recap some things that shook down, including that Family Feud game, which if you watched it, you can tell I'm struggling a little bit. That was a
not
hard
good
day for me.
It was a bad day.
Also, a little recap on something that happened at Southview Acura. Also not a good day for me. I'm having more bad ones than good ones lately, chat. So feel free to check in and make me feel a little bit better.
Okay, I'm sending him the link right now. We should be good in a couple of minutes. So if you guys want to get into something before this.
Mike says, are you going to re-invite Wanye at least? His stories are always great. I would invite him if he was here and I could get him on immediately. But that man is busy.
Yeah. He's probably posting a video as we speak. I think Reese got the best gift at our work gift exchange. He wasn't even here. Tyler Remchuk's wife had to sit in for him. And I think you got beer. No?
Yeah, I got a 15-pack of Coors Light.
Ooh.
Not a big deal.
Not mad at that.
It was awesome.
I
yeah.
got Liam's gift, which was a bunch of British candies, and tea.
Mm-hmm.
Been drinking so much tea.
And I got lottery tickets.
Oh,
And
have you scanned any of those yet?
Yeah, I won $20.
Hey, that's pretty good.
But I think the
Not
budget
bad.
was 30. So I lost $10 on the gift
Yeah, but
exchange, but I'd rather have $20 than some of the gifts I saw flying around
Exactly.
there.
What did the people think of the retro hockey hat that I had brought?
That's the one I wanted, and Waz
No
stole
way.
it, and I
Okay.
got really mad.
And Tyler's wife was pushing hard to get you that hat until
She was.
Lisa stole it.
Frick.
Yeah, so that hat might have just ended up back in your
Hey,
possession.
God forbid. I'm glad that it was a hot commodity.
It was. I wanted it so bad. I tried it on, and I was like, "Do I look good in this?" And the whole room cheered, and I was like, "Okay, this is the best
and
moment of my
somebody still
life."
stole it.
And Waz took it
Waz
off my
did.
head
The whole
immediately.
room cheered, and
Yeah.
Waz took it.
He took it. He doesn't even wear hats.
Yeah, true.
I thought it said rural hockey, which is a tough word to say now that I'm saying it out loud.
Rural is so hard to say.
Rural hockey, and I really liked it. And then I saw retro hockey, and I was like, I still like it, but I liked it more when it said rural hockey because there's something special about small town rink.
Something special about it.
No, we don't make fun already. We're just back. We're relearning how to use our mouths.
Brett ended up getting 2 packs of menthols. He said they've been going down great over here. Trav says a case of water sounds hydrating, Reese. And then Brett said the hat doesn't even look good on Waz. Chris James wrote, best gift exchange I ever saw was smokes and condoms from the gas station. I mean, if it comes to the amount of money that you're supposed to spend at the gift exchange, those are things people might use.
Well, and I think we're at a day and age where there are a ton of people who don't smoke, but will occasionally partake. And so when you're at a work Christmas party and the beers are flowing, all of a sudden that's like, all right. You know what I mean? And it seemed like, I think...
I had a drag of a menthol that
Right.
night. I don't even smoke.
Yeah. So we're not promoting that at all. But it seemed like there was way more people out there darting after those darts went around than normally would smoke. Like, it was pretty new to see all those young people doing the stuff that us old guys used to do. You know what I mean? You stopped listening.
I'm trying to get this link to What No Way Guy.
What? No way. He's good. He's on. He's ready.
He's ready?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. With millions of online followers, an incredible following on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and doing a lot of meet and greets, getting out there, meeting his fans, making merch, making booze. We are so excited to welcome the What No Way Guy, Shaun. Welcome to the sauce.
How's it going?
Sorry about the technical difficulties. Way she goes. Nothing works between now and New Year's, right?
That's right.
Including us.
Our show is relatively new as well, and we realize that the moment that we struggle with the most is when we're scrambling to get a guest, because Lisa will
hard.
take care of it, and then I'm talking to her and she doesn't listen.
Because I'm trying to get the proper links to people. It's a whole thing.
And I get really weird. But
He just starts like talking absolute nonsense. Anyway, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Are you at home right now in Vulcan, Alberta?
I am at home currently, yeah.
I have a question. Your hometown's about 1,000 people, if I'm not mistaken. I grew up in a similar area, and if somebody became internet famous in my hometown, I don't know if anybody would know how to handle it. Is it interesting, like walking into Coffee Row, walking into your pub, walking into the lunch place in town? Are people
Do they treat
same?
you different?
The same with you, or is it a little
No,
different?
like in town, it's mostly just I'm just Shaun, right? Everyone knows me. It's it's the people that are new to town that oh my God, there's someone famous here. Like, but I use famous very loosely. It's yeah.
I don't know, man. You're killing it. When we told everyone that you were coming on the show, people were losing their minds. So you're a pretty big deal. How did this whole thing even start? It was a bet between you and your wife?
Yeah, so I started my TikTok during COVID, like a lot of people did. And yeah, I was just using it for my welding shop at the time. And we got bored watching everything on Netflix and everything like everyone else. So I started TikTok, and then me and the wife made a bet to who could get the most followers. And I kind of pulled away with my welding
I'd
page.
say.
And I was throwing in silly videos into my welding page as well, just seeing if anything would hit. And just one day I threw my what and away into one of my videos, and it went to, I think it was like 5 million views within a few hours. And I was like, holy crap. And so did another one the next day, and it did the same thing. So then I changed. The current What and Away page used to be about me working on my Chevelle. It was called the It's Just Money car. And I had about 150 followers, and no one wanted to watch a guy work on a Chevelle. But I changed it to the No Way guy, and here we are.
You must have been one of the first people that really took advantage of, what was the word? What's the word when you take someone else's video and then you
Stitch?
the
stitch
stitch. You must have been like one of the first to really be successful with that, and then so smart of you to take it and run with it. So if you are watching this right now and you're like, who's the What No Way guy? First of all, you're living under a rock. Everyone knows this guy. But also, you basically take other people's videos of their life hacks and you go, what? No way. And then you go and you try it yourself. And how many, like, let's give ballpark, how many of them actually work?
Yeah, percentage wise.
Probably about like 85%. Like, I get sent a lot that are absolutely stupid. Like, I look at them and I'm like this is dumb. Like, I ain't even gonna try this because I know it's obviously manufactured. And I've started to, like, a lot of people tag me in those, so I've started to do them to prove them wrong. And yeah, but when I started doing the stitches, there was another guy that had kind of started at the same time, and he does some similar stuff to me, Sydney Raz, and I kind of got inspired by how his style of how he does it and put my spin on it. And there's lots of people that do the stitches and stuff, but like for the hack stuff, like me and Sydney were kind of the first two to really hit it hard.
Which one has surprised you? Which hack has surprised you the most?
Yeah,
do you
were
think?
genuinely saying,
You're like
F
what?
sakes or whatever. It actually works. I love when you say that.
So my favorite one is the bucket video. And I get so many people that come up to me about that video too.
With
like,
the air pressure?
Yeah, so you got 2 5-gallon buckets stuck together. You just put a little air in between them and it pops them apart. Like, it's common sense that it would work, but how many people actually thought to grab their air hose and do it, right?
Yeah, and that's it. Like, what you've done, I think, is what a lot of good inventors do. And it's where there's a need for something, you just find a solution. So, like, these hacks are things that could save people so many headaches and time. And I love that you've figured out a way to, like, get them more views, because all you're really doing is teaching people that some of these problems that they have, there are solutions to. You just didn't know them yet.
And adding so much amazing personality. We're so proud to be like, he's from Alberta. We know him. So besides doing this, you're a welder by trade, but you're also a drag racer in the making. Tell us about that journey. When did that start?
So that's kind of a crazy story, and it all came from this whole social media thing. It started out with NHRA used one of my what no way I got to try this sounds on one of their videos. And so I got in touch with them and I said, hey, I noticed you use the sound. I'd love to come out. I'd love to check it out. I'd never been to an NHRA race before. So they brought me out to Seattle to one of their national events. And it kind of started a bit of an obsession with me that I wanted to try it. I wanted to go down a track. And so we got the idea that we'd build a car at some point. And then Frank Hawley's drag racing school got a hold of me and they wanted to put me through the racing school. So I flew down to Gainesville and went through his super comp and his super gas class and got my got my racing license. I think I'm good up to like 650 in the quarter mile, which is crazy fast. And yeah, so we started building the car. Well, actually, the car started in SEMA. We were standing in a booth. I was talking to one of my buddies about getting my YouTube started, and he's like, build a car. And I was like, I got this 4-door Chevelle. Let's make it fast. So the whole idea of the car that we first built came up with in a hotel room at 1 a.m. in Vegas. And then we went back to the SEMA show the next day and started talking to companies that might want to help us out. And now we have one race. Well, we have the Chevelle, which is a drag and drive car. And then we also built a car for the TV show Pinks this year as well. So now I went from just wanting to race to having two drag cars. So it's pretty cool.
It's also pretty awesome that what started this all was you getting a TikTok
150
account
followers
for cars, and as Ricky once said, "What goes around is all around."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of come full circle on that page because no one cared about that green Chevelle at all. Me working on it, and then once I got a bigger following, people started asking about the car in the background, like, what's that green car? What is it? What is it? And then when we started building it, a lot of people started following along because it's something different. It's a 4-door. It's heavy. It's ugly, as people say. But I love it. I can put my kids in the back seat and go for a rip with it. It's awesome.
You can get them to school in no time.
Yeah, no
too.
kidding. You were recently here in Edmonton at Rad Torque Raceway. When are you coming back? Like, what is your schedule like? Are you making appearances at anything coming up?
Yeah, so we have an event at Rad Torque on June 6th, and it's called Border Wars, and it's kind of the sequel to our Pinks event with Justin Nunley. So me and Justin, we still have to race. We never got to race our Pinks cars, and I told him I wasn't driving 4 days again for him to break, so he had to come to Canada. So we decided to have our own event, and so we talked to Rad Torque and we booked a day. So we're running X275. It's called Little Gangsta Class, and it'll be the first time it comes up to Canada. So that's pretty exciting. And then we got stick shift, import versus domestic, and then we got a quarter mile supercar shootout as well. And yeah, so Justin will be there. We have Emily Reeves. We have Kopke 613, if you've seen any of his stuff from Ontario. He's coming out. We're going to be broadcasted onto Cletus McFarland's Freedom Plus. It's going to be a huge event. Like, we have some stunt guys coming to do backflips with snowmobiles and bikes, and it's going to be a pretty wild day.
Yeah, and it's such a fun venue, and it's great for the whole family. Like, they're always putting on great shows, but having you there is next level. So are tickets available for that now, or do people have to wait closer to the summer?
No, tickets are available now. You can go to borderwars.com. That's with a Z on the end there. And we have VIP, which gets you into some meet and greets and different stuff. And then we have just general seating and some reserve seating. And actually me and my wife will be up in Edmonton on the 2nd, I believe it is, of January. And we're kind of hunting for some sponsors for the show. So if any of your listeners have a business that wants to be a part of the show, they can get a hold of us on our Facebook page. And
millions of followers, by the way.
And what does the show entail exactly?
So we will be doing, it's basically just a drag race event, similar to Alberta Diesel Day or like any other event that they have there, except we're bringing in some influencers, some of the internet stars that you see. We're trying to get Cletus McFarland to come, but we're just waiting to see what his schedule is. Being that it's on his network, it'd be cool to have him up there. But yeah, it's going to be action packed all day. Cars going down the track, and we got for our prizes, our first place for each class, we're doing wrestling belts rather than trophies. Yeah.
We got Mike said,
That's
didn't you
incredible.
travel to Florida for Cletus Freedom 500? Is that the one that you were going to race and then it didn't end up working?
No, I did go down. I did go down to the Freedom 500. I raced down there earlier
Oh, you
this
did?
year. I'm hoping to race again this 2026. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll make the cut because I crashed last year. But
Oh no.
I did fly down for the Danger Ranger race as well. I had a buddy of mine. He got a hold of me and he's like, you should come down and watch the race. And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, you should bring your helmet. I was like, well, do I have a seat? He's like, well, maybe. I'm like, well, I don't want to drag all my gear down if I don't have a seat. He's like, just come. So I flew down there and ran in the Danger Ranger race, and I didn't crash that time. So that was nice.
It's pretty wild when you get asked to do something like that. I got a chance to ride in the back of a chuck wagon once, and when you watch it, you have no idea how
Intense it is?
how it feels. But like
I
I
bet.
got in there and I was motion sick within before the first corner.
Right.
Like it's just you're bouncing around like crazy. I wish I would have had a helmet for that experience as well.
What was your first drag race experience like? Can you compare it to another feeling?
It's hard. Like when I went down to Frank Hawley's, you do like to get your license, you have to do a certain amount of passes at full length of the track. But he starts you out as you just do your 60 foot and then you do 330 and so on. And I guess it kind of depends what you're in. Like my Chevelle, it's not real crazy. It hits you pretty hard, but like the dragster I was in down at Frank's, it was funny because he said, he's like, you have to have your head at the back of the rest when you hit the gas or when you let go of the button because it'll throw you back. And I wasn't really paying attention on the first time I let go of the button. And I was back and my head was like right back, like because I was leaning forward. And so I was looking down my nose out the front of the dragster, and I managed to make it the first pass, so I was able to go to the next length the next time. But it's crazy how it sucks everything back in your chest, and then when you let off the gas, the negative G's pulling you forward is just as awesome, I guess you could say.
It's interesting when you get little tips like that too, that you're like,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
miss that. Then you look back and you're like, damn, I wish I would have paid more attention.
They told me that for a reason.
Like closing your legs while cliff diving right before you hit the water.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I was only kind of paying attention when somebody told me about that.
And he's had issues ever since. Okay, so Shaun, tell us about your other venture. You now have a line of hard iced tea. Where can people find that?
It's pretty much all over Alberta, and it's into Saskatchewan now. We managed to get some into Saskatchewan, and it's just been a roller coaster too. Like I couldn't believe how well people took it. Like it's a pretty big market to get into, the hard iced teas, and I think we nailed the flavor right down. And it, like Nolan from Rival Trade, he's been a great partner in this. He actually approached me and wanted to do a beer, and all my followers know I hate beer. Like I used to drink rum and Coke on my lives or a twisted tea. And he got a hold of me and he's like, yeah, let's do a beer. And I was like, I don't like beer. And he's like, well, what do you want to make? And I said, a hard iced tea. So we got to talking about it and he's like, well, what do you want the flavor to be? And I go back to when I was a kid. My grandma used to make me Good Host iced tea. And so that's what I modeled the flavor off of, minus the alcohol. She didn't put alcohol in it for me, but so yeah, we made that and it took a few tries getting it right, but people love it. It goes down smooth, and I'm not allowed to say that there's no hangover, but you can do stuff the next day after drinking a case of it.
That's incredible.
We've got a couple cold ones sitting in the fridge at home. We were waiting to chat with you to take advantage of those. So thank you for sending those our way.
We're going to crack those tonight and then promote the podcast. This will be uploaded a little bit later. Ryder, do you want to show him the hack that you came up with or no?
Yeah. Okay. So I know
Came up with one.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not true.
I saw it somewhere.
But we don't know if you've seen it, which you probably have. You've probably seen everything a million.
Well, that's exactly
your poor like inbox.
But listen, people send him stuff, and occasionally he hasn't seen it. So maybe that's what we're doing right now.
That's very true.
Okay, you ready for this?
Okay, Ryder's never
ready.
even done this before, so I can't wait for this to be an epic fail. Let's see.
Have you seen this? If I grab a fork, do you know what I'm about to do?
No.
Yes.
This is so exciting.
You ready?
Yeah.
I actually don't even know. What does this do? Oh, and then you don't have to... Oh my gosh.
Oh, what? No way.
You missed this one. No way. You laughed too loud.
He just said what?
Oh. I like that.
It didn't even deserve a no way.
I broke all the pictures.
I gave it a what?
behind
No
it.
way.
Yeah, see, he did
Oh,
give
you
us a
did?
no.
Oh, I was too loud.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
take
cool,
I haven't
right?
seen that one.
Yeah, you can steal it. Do it better than
Yeah,
that.
it looks great.
Do it better than that.
Move your head. Let's show the work you put in. Wow.
Nailed it.
What's the hack for making it straight, though?
Well,
You tell us.
I actually had to use a shoelace. That's all I could find.
I mean, there you go. There's
So,
another hack.
I think if you actually had the like tight wire
Mm-hmm.
that like come on most pictures, it would work perfect.
Are you
I haven't
impressed?
seen that one. I am impressed.
Okay, you can
I'll have to give
stitch
that a
this
try.
video of yourself
Yeah.
and post it.
It's gonna take me half an hour to put all these pictures back
Yeah.
up because they don't work with like that back.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be the string.
That's the worst for putting it on those little hooks.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you for taking the time. We'd love to get you on maybe a few more times. Maybe we'll come up with some more hacks and get your reaction in the future. And if you're here in Edmonton, hit us up. We'd love to have you here in studio too. Our listeners would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be up there on the 2nd. Like I said, we're hunting for sponsors. So
Perfect. Where can people reach out to you directly?
so if they get a hold of us on our verified page on Facebook, the Shaun I'm Shy What No Way guy on Facebook, they can send us a message, and we'll be there for about a day and a half if someone wants us to come by their business and talk about the border wars. That would be great.
When I originally asked you for details on the event, I know you had already told us about border wars, and so that was a really stupid question. But I meant on the 2nd. What?
On the 2nd. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And then
Yeah,
you were
so
already too far in for me to take it back.
that's fine.
Yeah, so the 2nd it's just me and the wife. We're coming up and we're just driving around talking to some of my current sponsors that I have on the race car, see if they want to sponsor the event, and then I got to go to a Lamborghini dealer up there or something, a high-end car dealer, to see if they want to sponsor the supercar class, and hopefully I don't leave with a expensive car, but we'll see what happens.
What No Way guy, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. Hope to talk to you again soon.
Yep. Thanks, Shaun.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye. I can't believe I cut him off when he was saying what no way.
That's
all we wanted.
That's it. I had to tie this together, and I was like, can you imagine if I get a what no way out of him? And then just as he's about to deliver it.
It was my
Vulcan noise.
sound. They heard it. People said that they heard it. Maybe we have a delay.
Oh.
That would be epic. I really hope that's the case.
Or maybe your Vulcan was just pointed at me.
Yeah,
and that's
maybe I
what
was off
heard.
mic. I was off mic a little bit. All right. How's everyone doing in the chat? Are we enjoying the guests so far? Are we having fun? Do we like the time change? Let's check in. Kate, I posted this on our Instagram story the other day. Apparently, when people have the sauce, it means they're really unique and cool.
Uh-huh.
There's a woman who's gone viral on TikTok talking about celebrities that have the sauce. And one example was Jennifer Lawrence. She just has the sauce. She sat down with Leonardo DiCaprio and was like kind of mean to him. And everyone was like, saucy.
Ah. Well, that's great, because if people start searching that word more and more, they're going to be like, whoa, there's a whole podcast about this. And then instead they're going to get What No Way Guy.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, that's so fun. He's got the sauce.
He is awesome. That was such a fun interview.
Did you see, though, I read that article because you sent it to me about people being saucy.
Mm-hmm.
They mentioned bleached eyebrows a few times in it.
They were just talking about Julia Fox, how she doesn't care what people think. She was kind of the first to do that. And then Lady Gaga bleached her eyebrows because whatever. It was just like a different style.
Oh.
So it's you just owning your uniqueness.
Okay,
you have the sauce.
I like that. But like every time I wear like a unique hat or whatever, you make fun of me relentlessly.
No, I don't. Everyone else at Oilers Nation makes fun of you. Remember when Liam said that you reminded him of... What's the guy that sings, Because the Remedy, do-do-do-do-do? Who
Gavin
sings
DeGraw? That's not it.
Someone that wears weird hats.
See? You just called it a weird hat.
Oh, no, I did.
Yeah. It's actually a saucy hat now. Now
It is.
Everybody knows.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Should we get into our complaint corner? Oh, no, we got to talk about the Family Feud.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Let's talk about the fast money. Let's talk about what everyone was in the comments making fun of. Here's some clips. Here's some recaps of the Oilers Nation first ever Family Feud.
Oh, yeah. It was good. It was intense.
It was entertaining, to say the least.
We managed to sneak out the win in the first round, and then it all went sideways. What part do we have here, Reese?
Fast money.
Yes.
Okay, so, and do we have Lisa's first? Or
Yeah, Lisa
okay.
first, then you,
So
then
we
the
beat
finale.
we beat Oilers Nation every day, which was a huge accomplishment as the newbies around here. But then things got intense.
Let's check it out.
Name a past or present Canadian Oilers goaltender.
Stuart Skinner.
Name a famous Edmonton-born celebrity.
Michael J. Fox.
Name the first thing you'd buy at the Rogers Place concession.
A beer.
Name a popular attraction at West Edmonton Mall.
The water park.
Name an Edmonton Oiler who would make the best elf.
Nugent Hopkins. Nuge.
All right, your answer to the first question of name a famous Canadian past or present Edmonton Oilers goaltender. You said Stuart Skinner. Survey said 30 points for one Stuart Skinner. Stu, as the kids call him these days. The answer for question number 2, in which the question was name a famous Edmonton-born celebrity. You said Michael J. Fox. The survey said 39 for one Michael J. Fox. Question number 3, we asked you what was the first thing you'd buy at the concession at Rogers Place. You said beer. Survey said the number 1 answer, shockingly enough, was beer. Question number 4 was name a popular attraction at West Edmonton Mall. You said the water park. The survey said 48 for the number 1 answer. And then we looked at it. We checked the tape. We checked the counter. And we are not willing to give you answer number 5. Maybe because you would have went over 200 points with that one. But I digress. You get 1 X on there for a total of 187 points. Give it up for Lisa. Name a famous past or present Canadian Oilers goaltender.
Stuart Skinner. Cam Talbot.
Name a famous Edmonton-born celebrity.
Michael J. Fox. Katie Lang.
Okay, question number 3. Name the first thing you'd buy at the Rogers Place concession.
Hot dog.
Number 4. Name a popular attraction at the West Edmonton Mall.
Water park. The race cars.
Name an Edmonton Oiler who would make a good elf. This one came down to the wire, folks. Woo! I told you it would have been a shame. I told you it would have been a shame. All right, Ryder, we came in with 187 points. You only needed 13. And I am questioning whether or not you got 13 right now. Let's take a look. The first question was, name a past or present Canadian Edmonton Oilers goaltender. You said?
Cam Talbot.
Cam Talbot has. Let's take a look at the board. 7. So there we are at a whopping 194. Question number 2 was to name a famous Edmonton-born celebrity. You said?
Katie Lang.
Who we just discovered is not from Edmonton.
Consort.
Let's take a look at the board. Shockingly enough, there was 0 who said Katie Lang. The number 1 answer was Nathan Fillion. Shout out the rookie, right, Liam? Shout out the rookie. Question number 3 was name the first thing you'd buy at the Rogers Place concession. You said?
Hot dog.
The survey said 4. Meaning the sauce is currently at a whopping 198 points. Question number 4 was name a popular attraction at the West Edmonton Mall. Ryder, what did you say?
I said drive the race cars, the go-karts.
Let's take a look at the survey. What were the citizens thinking? No! And if the rules of Family Feud do in fact separate us from the animals, you did not get your 5th answer in time. So that means the sauce falls 2 points short of a possible 200 in fast money. Close, but no cigar.
I will say I was talking about Katie Lang that morning on the show and said she's from Edmonton. That's not true. She just has a house here, I think. So my bad for getting in your head about that.
Thanks for that.
But then we also had a saucer in the comments of the video saying if Boardsy didn't always ask the question with what's the first thing that comes to mind or whatever, however he worded it, it would have saved us seconds.
Well, and I would like to point out
blame Boardsy.
that I heard about running out of time, but when you watch it, I had 2 more seconds, and I just was trying to think of Matthew Savoy's name, but it wasn't coming to me immediately. But for the elf question, and he was the number 1 answer. So
I thought Nuge was the number 1 answer, so I would have had all the number 1 answers.
No,
Dang.
Savoy was the number 1 answer for that one.
Okay, that's what people are wondering. They're like, what was the answer to that?
So everybody was working against me. Is
No.
what I feel about that. Yeah.
Listen, it was really fun, and keep in mind it was our first time ever doing it, so yeah, there's going to be some flaws, but
It was nice that Reese, you and I brought our A game and managed to beat Oilers Nation every day, though.
exactly, because we get to write their, don't we get to write their monologue?
Yeah.
Their opening monologue.
For the new year. Their first show in the new year is when
Oh, okay.
I'll probably put some pen to paper today, actually, on that.
Perfect.
It's going to get somebody canceled.
No, it's not. A lot of the comments were about Jay's footwear during the game. I don't know if we have a little clip of that or a screenshot. Is there anything we can show on the screen, Reese, to show the...
He looks so happy giving that
He's
X.
so happy. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love it. But people are making fun of his Uggs, which, do people call them mugs?
No, bugs.
Boy Uggs?
Boy Uggs, yeah. Bugs.
We have the same shoes. I literally wear those exact shoes.
And drag your feet on the ground.
I
And
don't
it
drag
makes
my feet.
the most awful sound on the planet. I have no problem with dude Uggs. This is what I'm talking about. When we're talking about Dugs. When we're talking about people with the sauce dyeing their eyebrows blonde.
Wear some Dugs.
Guy wears bugs, and all of a sudden everybody's coming at him. Every time I see him wearing those, somebody feels like pointing it out.
Yeah.
The guy has just decided it's a good footwear for his life.
They're actually incredible for even walking through the snow. Maybe we can start calling them Jugs. J-Uggs.
Okay. Yeah, nice jugs.
Nice jugs.
Careful yelling that at work.
I don't know. I feel like they look great.
That's a sweet pair of jugs you got on you.
Nice jugs. Okay, should we do our 3 stars of anything?
Those are some really nice beige colored jugs.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
Damn, girl. Them are some furry jugs you got on.
Yeah. Those look warm. Those are some big, warm jugs.
Uh-huh.
Do we have the picture of you sitting on Santa's lap?
We
or
do.
People have to find that on our socials. Because that was the bet last time we had 3 stars, if anything.
And we'll be coming up with a new bet for the new year. The wager's going to be intense, and Reese will probably win, which means one of you or I will have to do something ridiculous. We've had some bets in the past, and the wagers are like so fierce that I lose sleep over them. Like, you had to run a half marathon with no training.
That's right.
That was wild.
I did that, though.
I had to drive around with pink eyelashes on the headlights of my car for a month, and I had construction workers whistling at me.
Mm-hmm.
It felt good, you know?
Yeah, it's nice to get recognized every once in a while.
It's nice to get catcalled.
Get a little bit of attention.
Nice jugs.
Do we have that picture of a rider sitting on Santa's lap, producer Reese?
I'm just grabbing it right now.
Yes, please do. So we attempted to go to the mall.
Uh-huh.
Santa was like,
No. No, that's all he said, was just no.
No.
I was like, can I jump on your knee backwards? I lost a bet. And he said no. And I waited in line for 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And then he said, well, can I at least get like a good gift for Christmas?
For being a good boy.
And then he was like, Cole.
Yeah, I said, that's fine that you have boundaries, but me respecting them, how about a gift? Nope, nothing. So we went to Bar Santa instead.
Mm-hmm.
And Bar Santa is down for anything. There's 2 different Santas.
Yeah, there's Mall Santa.
Uh-huh.
And there's nightclub Bar Santa.
And like Mall Santa's real Santa.
Mm-hmm. The Bar Santa.
Bar Santa is like he's real to patrons
That's
that are
right.
drinking. It's special though. We will get to that picture. You put Reese on the spot big time there, Lise.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
We're all learning.
For the 3 stars of anything today. Wait, are you mad about that?
No.
Oh, you gave a dirty look.
Oh,
down
I
at
got
your
really
phone.
tired.
You got tired?
Yeah. Didn't you? Usually we're done the show by now. I still got 45 minutes of coming through with personality, and it's hard.
Putting Reese on the spot and then scrambling. That's what you're doing.
He's used to it.
Hey, Reese, do you have a picture of a 1967 Pontiac Sabreeze?
Oh, but I'll grab it for you.
Don't.
I think they're called Sea Breezes, not Sabreeze.
There it
okay,
is.
There's the picture with Santa.
Super casual.
The payoff is
Oh,
there.
wow. Santa looks... Is he okay?
kinda
in that
looks
picture?
dead
He
there.
looks dead. Bless him, though.
Yeah, he was down.
He didn't care.
No, he was way better than Mall Santa.
Lana just wrote in the chat, did I miss Ryder and Santa? Nope, here it is.
There it is.
Good times. All right, 3 stars of anything. Today, our topic is ways to make snow removal / shoveling more enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. It was a long few days for anybody that was toughing it out there. I don't know how many pounds of snow I would have moved on the 27th, I guess, but
It was a lot.
My guess is probably 6,000 pounds.
Yes. Yes.
Like it was just nonstop.
So I was shoveling out there at one point, almost done the job, sweating, so tired. I look over, neighbor on the corner comes out with his big machine, and I knew that he felt bad.
Yeah.
In that moment, being like, I think he actually went back inside and like waited a bit before coming out and doing the job because,
beep,
yeah.
beep.
And I will say, when I was done, there was another neighbor from a different area, not from our cul-de-sac, that was coming down the path wearing a Santa hat and was doing everyone's walkway and driveway.
Yeah.
But I was already done. This was on Christmas Day, the morning of Christmas Day.
That is something nice to do for
Isn't that
others
so
on
nice?
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have family over and you want to get away from them for a bit, you know? So, for our 3 stars of anything, ways to make snow removal and shoveling better.
I think you should be able to go first today with first overall pick just because you lost the actual bet.
You okay with that, Reese?
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking anyways, so that works perfect.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to say my first overall pick is treat it like a workout. Like maybe if you were planning to go to that gym today, instead shovel. But if you're going to treat it like a workout, make it one. So stretch a little bit before. That's going to
Stretching
keep you
is
safe.
key because my back, telling you I could not get out of bed today.
And drink lots of water. Like take a big jug of water out there with you. Set it in the snow. It'll just be ice cold for when you're taking your breaks. Just like at the gym, creep on chicks when they're walking by. I'm kidding. I don't do that. Sup, ladies?
Take some creatine. Take some pre-workout.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Get a sweat on. Feels good. Have a shower after.
Yeah, hot shower.
Stretch it out again. So treat it like a workout. That's my suggestion for my first overall pick for ways to make snow removal and shoveling better.
My first overall pick is podcast listening.
Mm-hmm.
Put on the sauce. Put on the sauce. Put on whatever show through the Nation Network. Get it done. There's maybe a live show happening in that time.
Sure.
Go for it.
Yep. Reese, your first pick.
Okay, my first pick. It's going to be basically once you shovel or do something like that, you aren't really expected to do a whole lot of other things. So
You've done the hard job.
Yeah, you bite the bullet, do some shoveling, then it's like, well, Reese already shoveled, so let's get this person to do this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kind of just a get out of jail free card.
Somebody
love
else
that.
will be in charge of dinner. Somebody
Laundry,
else in charge of laundry.
Toilet scrubbing.
You did your
Dishes.
job.
You're done.
Exactly.
My second pick is use it as a reason to get your kids off their screens.
Ooh, yes.
Hey, come and help me shovel.
You have to.
Yeah. Don't ask, hey, do you want to help me shovel? They'll say no every time. But hey, come and help me shovel. Even if they don't do anything, at least they're standing out getting some fresh air and they're not just snap streak.
My second overall pick is looking like a contributing member of society. You are helping. You are doing your part in the aesthetic of the neighborhood. You're a good person.
Ways to make snow removal or snow shoveling just better. A lot of these are just like mental warfare with yourself to convince you to go and do it. Reese, your second pick.
Okay, my second pick is going to be just some fresh air. Like, it's hard to get out, especially if it's like minus 30. Like, if you can get all bundled up and be like prepared for that kind of weather, it's actually kind of nice to be out there and like
You're strong.
outdoors. Yeah.
Well, and I will say too, when you're moving that much, especially like we had to over the holidays with how much snow we got, it actually is a workout. You're not that cold.
Yeah.
Like if you're dressed at all properly.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I like it. My third overall pick is use a blowtorch. Ways to make snow removal or shoveling better.
I don't know about blowtorch. I've seen people use like a leaf blower.
Does that sound like one?
Maybe a little closer to the mic. Now it sounds like a fart.
Oh, it ran out of propane.
Nobody is blowtorching their driveway. Thanks for coming out.
Try it.
My next pick, my third overall pick. The final shovel line is so satisfying.
Oh, good one.
So when you get down, depending on like your routine, your mechanism, maybe you start from one side, the other side, you meet in the middle. Maybe you start from one side, go all the way to the end. That final line.
Sure. All right. I like
It's a
it.
beautiful
it's like
thing.
vacuuming or cutting the grass, kind of.
A beautiful thing.
Yeah. Reese, your third and final choice.
Okay, my third and final selection. It's just going to be being able to look at it after, like when you look at that snow, it's like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of snow. But when you can look at it, it kind of bounces off of Lisa's, but when you can look at it after and be like, holy,
I did
I
that.
just did that. Yeah.
And set your elbow on the shovel
Yes.
while you're having a good look at it.
Maybe even you set your hands on the shovel and then your chin on your
Oh,
hands.
That's the cutesy version.
I did that.
Yeah.
All right, let's spitfire ours and then get the poll up in the chat. Ryder, what do you got? For 3 stars of anything, ways to make snow removal / shoveling better or easier.
Treat it like a workout. Stretch first, drink your water during, have a shower after, throw your clothes in the laundry. Next up, use it as a reason to get your kids off their screen, even if they come out and just pretend to work with you. And number 3 is use a blowtorch.
My 3: podcast listening, looking like a contributing member of society, doing my part with the aesthetic. Also, old people falling, not on my sidewalk. And the final shovel line is extremely satisfying.
I thought you were putting old people falling into the mix of your reasons that snow shoveling is fun. I see what you're saying now, though. You're protecting old people.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're salting.
Yeah.
Doing her part.
Yeah.
Okay, my 3 are parents don't ask you to do much around the house after, fresh air, and admiring your work once completed.
Mike says, I set my elbow on my shovel so I can rest and make sure I'm not having a heart attack.
It's true. It's true.
Thanks, Mike.
Someone actually has a point about the blowtorch.
Yeah.
It would actually take forever and cause the snow to melt, then freeze, making everything icy. It wouldn't work as well as you'd think. I shovel, then use a leaf blower myself, they said.
Thanks a lot, Trav, for wrecking mine right as the vote comes out.
Mandy said, Ryder, you lost me at blowtorch.
A bunch of wise guys in the comments. I just wanted to make the noise for y'all, and I thought it would bring you some joy in the holiday season.
Ryder, you're actually winning. You have 60% of the votes. What were your other 2 that were so good? Treat it as a workout. And what was the other one?
Get your kids off their screen.
Yeah, that's probably getting all the votes. Not going to lie. All right, we'll see.
I am leading right now.
By a lot.
Well, that's just 12 votes in at this point.
Oh, true.
So it'll be a quick swing to when Reese's family starts voting.
When they wake up.
Your girlfriend celebrated her birthday in the last couple days, Reese.
Yes, she did. Very celebratory. It was the 28th, so just a bang bang.
Oh, her 28th birthday. I didn't realize you had
No,
a cougar.
the 28th day.
Oh.
A cougar.
Well, you're 23.
Yeah,
So when you
23.
say it was the 28th I was
Of
like,
December.
Whoa, Reese.
That's tough, though. That's tough.
It was her 23rd birthday.
Yeah, 23rd on the 28th.
And you guys went to LB's in St. Albert. Shout out.
Yeah, nice little bar in
So
St. Albert.
fun.
It was awesome. Like 30 plus people were out there just like getting after it, celebrating Jess. So it was awesome.
Good.
It's great, man. Enjoy those years when you can get 30 of your friends out for your birthday.
Yeah.
Now, if I can get one, I'm like, yes, getting turboed.
I was shocked that she literally sent out these invitations for this thing Christmas night at like 10:30, and it was for 2 days later, and you had to get a party bus and like had to chip in for the party bus, and there was still like a crazy number of people that came out.
They have nothing else to do.
I wonder if that is the perfect time of year to have a birthday as an adult.
Honestly, yeah. Everybody's off.
And so many people that are normally out of town are all of a
in
sudden
town.
in
Back in.
town with their family and
They're
stuff.
getting sick of their family members. Some, not everyone, but they're like, I'm going out.
By the 20, you guys did it on the 27th?
Yeah.
28. Oh.
28th was yesterday. I don't think they'd go.
She
on
gets
the
she gets a birthday weekend, of course.
Yeah.
Naturally. She's a queen.
That's interesting. I've never thought before that might be the best birthday for an adult. I've always liked my birthday, which is always on Labor Day long weekend. It's early September. And it's a long weekend where people often don't have plans, but are
Right.
excited for some.
And they
So I
love
can-
that extra day off.
I can get like 16 guys to go golfing or whatever. But this one might be better.
Yeah.
It's sneaky.
Yeah.
It's a sneaky one.
I feel bad. My daughter's birthday is Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing that every year, like,
Even her being like, so which gift is from you for my birthday and which one's for Christmas? And I went, I don't care.
right.
I'm like, whatever one.
Whichever one you think is more Christmassy, but there's two big ones under the tree for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Oh, well.
yeah, I wonder if when she's a little bit older, that'll be a fun birthday to have.
Yeah, people will be in town.
Uh-huh.
Ideally.
And Jess was a little bit hungover after the
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Yeah, she gets after it, which is totally fair. It's your birthday. It's literally the one day of the year that it should be excused. Where
Free
you can,
pass.
Yeah. It's just, my problem is, when you're acting
Careful.
when you're
No, I love
hungover
this.
and it is like everybody's problem,
Uh-huh.
that's where you kind of lose me. After a couple hours of like, oh my God, everything sucks. It's like, okay, take a step back, survey the consequences here.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I would normally, if I'm hungover, it's like, okay, this sucks, but still got to go on about your day. I don't know about you guys. Like,
I'm such a loser when I'm hungover. I'm team Jess.
Well, I'm team Jess as well for the first hour. Like, I will get you anything. Slurpee, Arby's, McDonald's.
Perfect recipe. All of the above, please.
Tylenol. Electrolyte drink.
Sure.
Like, whatever. A fan.
Ice pack. Yeah.
But then, like, after, in my opinion, like 2:30 p.m., it's time to get your shit together.
No.
there's a line, I think, for sure. Because the beginning of it, you definitely need to be, like, courteous. Like, you got to be helpful and, like, try to set their day up for success.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah,
There's no day.
What
There's
time?
no day the next day. It's gone. I'm in bed till 10:30 p.m.
I would say it's 12 hours after you went to bed.
That's the cutoff of caring?
That's your cutoff for, like, I'm going to be your servant.
No, we need you. I have had too many what no way twisted teas.
Lisa will, like, at 8:30 be like, why am I sad? Like, you've been laying in the dark for 17 hours straight.
Yeah, you've had 17 showers.
And, like, all you've drank in today is Coke Zeros. What do you think your body needs right now? Because whatever you're giving it is not it. No, you got to get up and get the blood flowing.
I like the burn of a Diet Coke.
So I'm with you, Reese. But tread lightly.
Of course. Well, and it was tough, too, that it literally was her birthday.
Yeah.
Like, so there really isn't a whole lot that I can be like, wow, this is
She was
ridiculous.
hungover on her actual birthday, too.
Which is
that
honestly...
sucks.
Yeah, that is the payback that I think she needed.
You can't even go and get your free Starbucks that day. You're too hungover to get out of bed.
True.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's sad, too. Like,
yeah, I felt bad.
I just picture her with, like, a little slide whistle that has happy birthday on it. Like, or the kazoo. It says like birthday girl
laying in bed.
So Brett Holden that works here, who recently got engaged on his birthday, he said 28th is a great birthday. As someone whose birthday is also December 28th, it actually did suck though. Still nobody comes, but maybe it's just me. Brett, that's why you got to call us. We live down the street from you. Let's meet up. Okay?
Brett, I would have loved to meet up with you on the 28th for your birthday.
I would have been there.
At Hillview Pub.
Exactly. Great
for some
pizza.
Karaoke. You gotta invite. You can't just be sad. You can't be a sad little birthday girl with your kazoo.
No.
Glad we sorted that out.
Now, okay, so Reese got to complain about something. Let's get our complaints in. You got a complaint, Ryder? Something to do with watching a show or a movie.
Yeah. I watched a movie that everybody was hyped about 4 months ago.
No, longer than that.
7 months ago.
Because when I went camping in the summer with my girlfriends, they were playing all the music from it.
Yeah, and now I watched it over the holidays, and it absolutely ripped.
It was so worth it. I was like, there's no way you're going to like this because you don't like cartoons.
I don't like cartoons that much. I'm not huge into K-pop. K-pop Demon Hunters, so good.
It's so good.
I was captivated. I didn't even want to pause it to go get a pop.
That Idol song at the end, I was like, downloading.
And how there's just a splash of romance in there.
Mm-hmm. But then
it's
in the
forbidden
end,
romance.
And in the end, you're like, oh my gosh. It's not even about romance. That's the best part.
Yeah. It's about keeping the world safe.
Screw that guy.
Anyway, so my complaint is when you watch a movie that everybody's excited about too late.
You have no one to talk to
and everybody's over talking about it.
Yeah.
Like if I brought up K-pop Demon Hunters,
everyone's
just
like, I'm
casually
sorry.
at lunch.
What? We're talking about Heated Rivalries finale?
Right.
Like where have you been? Which, by the way, that finale, oh baby.
Also felt like
so
a little
good.
forbidden romance in that. Because they're on opposing teams.
I just bought a Rosenoff t-shirt online on Etsy. I got the Boston Raiders on the front. It says Rosenoff on the back with the number 18. I'm so excited.
Really?
I hope it arrives soon. I'm going to wear it on the show. And that's one of the characters from Heated Rivalry. If you haven't watched it, You are missing out. This is a moment in history, and it got renewed for 2 more seasons, so get with the times.
It got better and better as the season went, too.
You made a valid point. You think that the first episode was a lot of hands-on, a lot of the smut, so people are aware that this is what you're going to get in the show.
Yeah, I don't think the director wanted to have people surprised.
Misled.
Like, if you were thinking you were coming to watch Mighty Ducks.
That's right.
The last really good hockey series. Which underrated. Season 1 of Mighty Ducks was so good. But this is not that.
No.
This is a show for adults.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a splash of hockey in there too. A great amount. Like just
so
the right
good.
amount.
The last 2 episodes, I just sobbed. I screamed. I cheered. You saw me.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is the best. It was so good.
So this
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, for sure. Back to my complaint. This would be like you bringing up season 1 of Heated Rivalry in 2 years.
Exactly.
Like,
Just
have
can't
you
do
guys
it.
seen this? Like when everybody's already moved beyond it.
In my group chat, I've been saying, and I don't want to be annoying, but I think I've said maybe 3 times now, has anyone else started Heated Rivalry? I need someone to talk to about it. And they just keep ignoring me, and I'll send them memes, and they're like, ooh, I might have to get into that. I'm like, have you yet? I don't want to be annoying, but get on it.
I saw influencer, somebody posted that they started watching the show, and this is a straight woman who then realized she's just into dude on dude adult videos.
She's like, screw it. That's what I'm watching online now. That's what I want.
So beware, that is a possible outcome. Even for straight ladies.
It's fine.
You've got a complaint?
Yeah,
What's
I do.
bothering you?
Nothing worse in the world.
Well,
okay, that's a stretch. Nothing worse,
I don't even know what you're going to say, but I know that's an exaggeration.
especially with how minuscule this problem actually is. I don't know if there's anything worse with a remote control than having to type my email into my TV. What year is it? What year is it? And then you make a typo and you have to go. You got to go find the X. You got to go back. Okay, where's the X?
Yeah.
All the way over there.
Can you use your little microphone for your...
Never works. Not with the email I have.
Oh, yeah. Big jugs at hotmail.com?
Big beige jugs.
Because of your Ugg boots, of course.
Yes. Just like Jay's.
That were inspired by Jay's Uggs. That's the jugs part. If you're just joining the show, hello and thanks for being here.
Hey, welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. Here with you every weekday, now starting at 9 a.m. Mountain. What are your thoughts on that? You like it?
I'm digging it.
I feel rested.
This is a weird week to judge it, though. This is a week that doesn't really exist.
Not a lot of people are at the office, right?
Like, even traffic today was just smooth, chill. Everybody's relaxed. There was no lineup at the coffee shop. Since when? At 7:30 in the morning, is there no line at Starbucks? I called it the coffee shop because they're not paying for the mention, but then I had to explain that it was there because there's usually a lineup. If you're wondering what was going through my mind during all of that, that's what it was.
Back to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
My daughter is about 3 years old. We have watched it at least once every day since September. So a lot of people have not moved on.
Going up, up, up.
Every day we wake up and she wants to watch the Soda Pop movie. Yeah, the Soda Pop song. So I was camping with my girlfriends and I requested Soda Pop. And all my friends that are moms got so excited. They put on this song and I went, what the hell is this? And they're like, you requested Soda Pop from K-pop Demon Hunters? I was like, no, I wanted Soda Pop by Britney Spears, her debut album.
What a strange pull that was.
Completely different songs.
Yeah. Well, and like that is, nobody's requested Soda Pop by Britney Spears.
Ever.
In the last 15 years.
It got
Nobody's requested it ever.
No, it's never been on the radio. The only reason I know Soda Pop by Britney Spears is because it was on the Sabrina the Teenage Witch soundtrack.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. If you haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet.
Everyone has. Thanks.
Well, that's why I'm bothered. You know, it hurts.
Maybe Reese hasn't watched it yet. Reese, have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters?
I have not.
Hey!
funny.
And heated rivalry.
This is true. I
You
got a lot
started
of
it,
watching
though.
to do.
You started heated rivalry.
I haven't started it.
Oh,
My
I thought you
mom-
did.
I've just been around when my mom has been watching it pretty hardcore.
And she loves it.
She's a huge fan.
And have you finished Stranger Things season 5? Or is there one more
Yeah,
episode?
that's kind of been what I've been preoccupied with
Yeah.
is that whole Stranger Things thing.
Yeah.
But now there's the final episode on the 31st.
Okay, but people are talking about how Millie Bobby Brown can't move her face after getting like filler. Is that accurate when she's supposed to be reacting to things? Because she's a great actress.
For sure.
Is it a lot of this?
Yeah, like I didn't really notice it as much until like it was kind of I saw something on like Instagram about it, but then once you watch these clips over again, it's like why is she only making the same face?
She can't move her forehead.
May I? How old is she?
20.
Why the hell is she getting filler?
Because Hollywood is pressing.
Like Kim Kardashian not having facial expressions in her acting. I get it.
Okay, I started watching All's Fair with her. Worst show I've ever seen. I want more. It is literally the worst show ever made.
Is that the one that is...
She's
like,
a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one that like her,
She
all
also
her facial
cannot
expressions.
move. She finds out her husband's been cheating on her with someone she works with, and this is her reaction. It's amazing.
So, but Kim Kardashian, I get that they're keeping up this facade, and even her mom looks like she
looks amazing.
35 in pictures. I don't know how she'd look in real life, but they use the right filters and the right fillers.
Mm-hmm.
But Millie Bobby Brown is like 24.
How old is she? Can we fact check that?
My internet's not working great, so it'll have to be Reese that checks
Gotta
it.
be 25, 26.
My guess is 24.
Holy Dinah, she's only 21. She was born in 2004.
Oh, okay. That is concerning.
So what the hell are you filling up with? You've got what everybody wants.
Yeah, you have the baby fat still. That's what filler is. It's like, because like babies are chunky, right? And they're youthful. So when you get older, you don't want to be like, the more thin you are, like Ozempic, we were talking earlier, sometimes it can like sag the skin in the face and then it shows your wrinkles more. And that's why a lot of people get filler in their face because it makes it chunky again, which is youthful.
Just age. That's what we're here to do. Age and then die. What a lovely story. That's what we're doing here. Filler. Yes, suck all of the fat out of you and then put in baby fat. That makes sense, Millie. You're 21.
She's not sucking any fat out of her.
Well, I'm pissed.
You don't care. You don't watch Stranger Things. But yeah, no, I almost want to watch it just to watch her facial expressions in it because those memes were making me laugh.
Should we get into almost viral?
Obviously.
Okay, but first, I want to tell you about a trip that we really want you to come on. We have been locked in. We're going.
Yeah,
And-
so now you have 2 things to add to your calendar. You got the Jasper Pond tournament.
Yes.
And Vegas. You said we actually have some people that might be coming. Some really fun party friends of ours.
Yes.
Are booking spots.
Actually,
some of the funniest people I've ever met, actually.
It's a true story. And I think there's like 3 or 4 of them that are pretty much locked in.
Perfect.
This is going to be unbelievable. And to save your spot today, we just need a 20% deposit. So head over to nationgear.ca. This is going to come with a trip and back if you make the flight to Vegas.
March 24th to 27th.
We're going to check out Vegas taking on Edmonton.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have a watch party.
Yes, we are 2 nights before, taking on Utah. There's going to be food and drink specials. There's free food and booze at the game.
Party bus takes us there. We're going to be at the pool. It's one of the best pools in Vegas, and they have massive TV screens. We can watch March Madness while we're at the pool partying. You can watch all of the Oilers Nation shows that will be going live.
Including us.
And
I'm doing it tits out.
And I'm doing it after I cannonball.
Circa Resort and Casino on Fremont Street's where we're staying. Nationgear.ca is where you need to go to get signed up. Put a 20% deposit down right now. Just do it. And then come. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I got so excited I had to burp. That's how much I want everybody to come.
Let's get into almost viral.
Almost Viral is where we check out cool videos that are circulating the internet.
That are about to be super viral.
And this segment is a presentation of YEG Property Pros selling over one property pro per day on average the last 2 years. YEG Property Pros is home to more than 20 team members for one of the largest and highest producing teams in the region. Contact them for a free home evaluation, no obligation. If you're looking to buy, sit down for a free consultation, no obligation. Offering residential and commercial services. YEG Property Pros team leads with a combined 28 years of experience. Top 5% on sales. Edmonton Real Estate Board. For more information, yegpropertypros.com. YEG Property Pros. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
They're also really good on Instagram. A great follow.
And a couple of the property pros are considering coming on the nation vacation to Vegas too. And those are some of our favorite people that we are referencing.
Some of the funniest people you'll ever meet.
100%.
Hands down.
And
all the lols.
They know how to sell a house. Let's check out some almost viral videos. What do we got first,
The way
Reese?
you are programmed to talk is extremely condescending and fucking annoying. And it makes me not want to use you because there's some kind of like annoying pattern.
I really appreciate your honesty, and I'm truly sorry if it's been frustrating. I definitely want to make sure you feel heard and comfortable. I'm here to adapt and improve, so thank you for letting me know. Let's keep things as comfortable as possible for you.
What is
Of
this?
course, and honestly, no frustration here at all. I'm just glad we can shape the vibe so it feels right for you. So we'll keep it fun, light, and super comfy. Just let the whimsy flow.
Absolutely, that sounds perfect.
Are these their
I'm all in for
ChatGPTs?
making it a great experience, and if there's ever anything specific you want to adjust, just
They're
let me
just
know.
talking in circles.
We'll keep it fun and easygoing.
You got it. We'll keep it fun and easygoing all the way. And anytime you want to tweak or just a little extra sprinkle of something whimsical, just say the word.
Absolutely. I'm here for it. We'll keep it light, fun, and whatever vibe you're in the mood
No.
for.
Is this going to be what the world is?
It is, and they sound so real.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
Just AI talking in circles.
Vibes rolling and have a nice easygoing time. If you want to shift gears or add a little extra flair, just let me know.
It sounds like a meeting. Like every meeting I've ever had.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's circle back to that in a few minutes.
Absolutely. We'll keep it light and fun. That's great.
I saw a guy yesterday, I think I was watching some videos, and he was asking AI to tell him a sentence that he's never heard before, that nobody has ever heard before.
What did it come up with?
It came up with like, the lavender sky paints the picture of the moon on a beautiful day or something. And he's like, I've heard that. And this poor AI then scrambles and they're like, well, we can't see that anybody's ever said it before, but let's try again.
Sometimes I'm mean to my ChatGPT.
Says it again, and the guy goes, yeah, I've heard that before.
I've stopped being nice. I know that they say please and thank you in case the robots, plot against us. I don't care. I'm mean to it. I'm like, that's not what I meant. And I'll be kind of like sassy. And it's my way to unleash my anger.
I'm just glad you've shifted from using that tone on me to AI. That's perfect. What
It's
a
perfect
fit.
mix.
Thank you, AI.
What do we got next for Almost Viral? I saw this. This is the best video. Have you seen this, Ryder?
I did, yeah.
If you haven't seen this is epic.
They sneak into Grandma's closet.
She's not noticing. That's
And
her in the stripes.
all
She actually has
her clothes.
She actually has really nice clothes too.
Yeah, I could see you wearing that vest with the
I'd
flowers
watch
on the
it.
inside.
I would wear anything in this video. Just you wait. They get better. Those are nice sweaters.
Uh-huh. Can you imagine if you saw that many people going into your bedroom,
She's
though?
not noticing.
No.
She still hasn't noticed.
I think this is the point where she...
Still hasn't noticed.
No.
Like, there are 20 people in your kitchen, Grandma.
Yeah.
Now she notices. Aw, I love her.
Yeah, I love grandmas on Christmas. Hey?
Look how happy she is.
Hell yeah.
Look at that guy's shirt.
Are you getting cold Did you want to change of outfit? Because we all have options. I even have your Crocs on.
Aww. Protect her at all costs.
That's lovely. And imagine how pumped she must be to, like... That's why it's kind of sad that the big families thing is a thing of the past. I get why parents can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of responsibilities that comes with having kids when you have both parents working.
Yeah.
Like, it's a tricky situation now to have big families. I get that.
But maybe those are a lot of like cousins.
But when grandmas can have that many grandkids around.
Yeah.
And great nieces and nephews or whatever. But that big family thing at Christmas,
Trust me, there's still people having 10 kids. They're out there. I just watched a TikTok the other day of a woman that's like, years I've been pregnant. And it was insane. And then she turned to the side and had a baby in her stomach still.
Yeah.
She had like 13 children.
Yeah, some people just go for
They
it.
just give her.
But most don't.
That's true.
Anyway, nice to see a grandma with a big family there.
Mm-hmm. That was cute.
Have some kids today, okay? Or make some. Go get it. Next.
Okay, that's hilarious. Well, they're running after them. I would actually, this is my hell. This would be my nightmare if I was just trying to go outside for a run and
You'd
people
hate
did this. Yes, because I'm not that good at running. So I wouldn't want more attention on me when I already look like Phoebe Buffet.
I would run forever. You know how they say like a dog will run until it's, like certain breeds will run until they just keel over?
Yeah,
they
and
just
horses.
can't stop. If I had that playing behind me, I would run until death.
I mean, you are inclined to keep going. You cannot rest.
This would even be harder. She looks like she's running in sand.
Well, and they were hiding behind something. So imagine if she was just about to take her break. You know, when you're so exhausted and then they come around the corner and you can't stop.
Yeah. You know what else would be awesome about that with all those trumpets playing?
What?
You could fart and nobody
Oh,
would notice,
yeah.
eh? Just run farts.
Especially if you're somebody who is upping your protein for
Uh-huh.
a marathon or
Yeah.
of some sort.
Just
fart to the beat.
You could do it with the song. Next up, what do we got?
Working so hard.
I'm tired, boss.
Why is it always the front one?
I go front left personally.
Me too.
Reese, when you're cooking,
Is it front left or right?
It kind of depends because one burner on our stove is like bigger than the other.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm taking like a big pan out,
Okay.
I'll
They
use the
both
right side.
they
Yeah.
both put the work in.
I know that my fan works better when I have one of the back ones going. So if I'm cooking anything that has smoke or heavy scents like bacon or steak, I'll use the back burner too. But I just thought that was funny.
That was really funny.
We got another one?
Step one, when making rice, you need to wash. I'll show you how. Sit back and watch. Have a pot or a bowl near. Keep rinsing until the water's clear. For every cup of white rice, you'll need to fill it with water twice. That's 1 to 2 ratio. Too much water makes it mushy like pastry dough. Where did you go wrong? Did you add oil? Did you add salt? Did you bring it to a boil? Did you reduce the heat and cover it tight? Now you know how to make the rice.
I've never added oil or salt. But my rice sucks. My rice is so bad every time.
It brings me so much joy when people put a song like that to something that everybody could learn how to do properly.
I would memorize that song to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
I had no idea about the rinsing the rice. Sorry.
Well, that's why your rice is always crunchy.
That's right.
It is because you don't rinse it, and I've told you that before, but you don't listen when I'm.
If you put enough soy sauce on it, it makes it less crunchy.
Softens it right up.
Salts it up.
We got another one, Reese.
Yeah, I think this might be the last one.
Okay,
All right.
let's hear it. I love the internet. Who thinks of this? We're so blessed to have content creators. I know some people are like, anti-influencers, but this is gold.
Well, it's so good too when you're watching competitive volleyball. You're like, how do they put their body in that position?
Look at this one. That is so funny and clever, witty.
I love when I see stuff like that, and like it can change the complexion of your day. That's like the What No Way guy that we had on today too. I know he does that for a lot of people. You can change somebody's day. If they're doom scrolling and they're sad and maybe their algorithm sucks.
Send them something.
You come across that and just have a jolly laugh about it.
That was good.
Very good. Tomorrow on the show, we've got a special guest. 4K Frenchie is what he goes by. And speaking of viral, he has a bunch of songs, and a good chunk of the ones that have gone very viral for him are Oilers related.
He's a big Oilers fan.
If you haven't seen, he's got one about cream-colored jerseys, and it starts with "We don't need a new goalie." And it was when Skinner was on the team, so I've told him he's got to tweak up those lyrics a little bit, but he's going to come into studio tomorrow and perform some of his Oilers parody songs for us.
I'm so excited.
On his acoustic live, and that's actually going to get rolling right away after we start the show, so like just after 9 o'clock.
He's going to come in, we're going to do a mic check, do some level checks, he'll have his guitar. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and very funny stuff. And again, just like the Rice song, when people put silly music to things that I love.
I want to hear a song about the cream jerseys.
Yeah, it's so good. You haven't heard it yet?
No.
Oh, damn. I'm not even going to show you. We'll premiere it for you live. So we should get into our bets for the day before we wrap the show.
Let's absolutely do it. I'm so excited.
And the Oilers in action tonight taking on Winnipeg. Haven't talked about that much. We'll have Tyler Yaremchuk on the show tomorrow, I believe, as well, to give us a recap on the game tonight. Team Canada in action against Denmark. That should be a guaranteed win.
Is he on? He's not on vacation this week.
He might be, but I'm going to get him on digitally. If he wanted to do Tyler Tuesdays, you're damn right we're going to do it every Tuesday.
What about next Tuesday when we're not here?
Oh, yeah, we're not going to do it when we're on vacation.
This segment is brought to you by Sports Interaction, Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. I have a parlay today. Oilers to beat the Jets. I want the Avalanche to beat the Kings. I want the Wild to beat the Knights. And the Hurricanes to beat the New York Rangers. I feel like that's a pretty good ticket. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
There's a lot of good teams playing pretty good teams tonight in the NHL.
It's going to be a good night.
I think the game tonight for the Oilers is on Prime.
Oh, is it?
Which I don't enjoy as much as here in Louis and Jack, but different's okay sometimes.
I guess.
And I'm going to go with Team Canada to have... What was the bet I made? 3 or more goals in the first period against Denmark.
There you go.
Is that what it was?
Highest scoring period.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
I think they're first. They've got a lot to prove. They've snuck out a couple wins. I think they're coming out hot. And I think they put up like 5 goals in the first period is my guess. So that's why I went with the first. Because once they're up 11-0. If that ends up being what's happening. They're not going to keep the pedal to the metal. The only person that did that was Braden Shen.
Well.
Because he was greedy, and he wanted to set records against poor teams. How about that, Braden?
Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. Bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Mine again, Oilers to beat the Jets, Avalanche to beat the Kings, Wild to beat Vegas, and the Hurricanes to beat the Rangers.
And Team Canada to have its biggest period being the first period is mine. Good luck out there. Get her done.
Get her done.
Enjoy your holidays. Thank you for checking out the show. We appreciate so much everybody that's subscribed so far. We hit 1,000 just yesterday, I believe.
Big day for us.
And that was kind of the goal over the Christmas holidays, was to get that new YouTube page, The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa, to 1,000. So now...
we have a new goal.
Oh, I don't want to do that hand motion.
Yeah, what was that about?
Well, I was doing like the go... We're going up, up, up...
Oh, from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, but it didn't look like
No, it really didn't. Hopefully no one screenshot that.
Reese, don't clip that.
Clip that.
No. What the hell? We're not clipping that.
I was kidding. Of course, don't clip that.
You can clip this, though.
We did that a lot over the holidays. People were impressed. Do you guys learn anything on the show today? I did.
Okay.
I learned that a Vulcan is not a bird.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I learned that the what no way guy is way more into cars than I knew.
Mhm.
That was interesting as he's starting to like dissect it. It's so cool that he started social media for the love of cars.
150 followers.
Went insanely viral on other stuff, and then now he's able to
Go back to his passion.
Maybe that'll happen with me too.
What's your passion?
Well, my first ever social media post, I just wanted a page where I could squeeze pears and make pear juice. And then I wasn't getting a following at all. But now with the show, over 1,000 subscribers, maybe I can get back to my passion and just squeeze on pears and make that fruit juice.
Reese, did you learn any important lessons on the show today? It's okay if you didn't. I wouldn't blame you.
I learned that Millie Bobby Brown is only 21.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is insane. It's scary.
What are you getting filler for? Hey, if you're 21 and you're watching the show, you don't need filler.
Not yet.
You don't need nothing. You just need a nap. If you're starting to look a little tired.
I'm tired. I'm going to go have a nap right now. Cheese chin out.
Just fell asleep while I was talking to you.
Nanaimo Nuts is out. And what were we calling Reese earlier? We're calling him Ryan
Reese.
Double Ryan Reese after Jess's birthday party. All right, friends, stay saucy. We'll be back with you tomorrow between 9 and 11 a.m. Mountain.
Maybe you can keep focus for the whole 2 hours and not slip up the last minute.
What did I do?
This. I'm tired.
Well, I'm not going to lie. You're like, you're mad about something? You're mad about something? No. I just kind of fell asleep for a couple seconds. That's fine.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.